Hello and welcome to Social Connection, your weekly destination for all the interesting activities, news and updates from the virtual world. So in the next half an hour, we will try to update you with the news and views in the social media space. My name is Venkatraman and with me is Nancy. Hi Nancy.
Well, thank you Venkat. Welcome everyone. Well, yes, we are back with your dose of news from the world of social media. Latest trends, interesting makeovers, new features and much more in today's Social Connection. But before we head toward trending through the week, let's take a look at our headline stories.
Minister of Commerce and Industry Nirmala Sitharaman launches Exim Analytics Dashboard.
Popular messaging service WhatsApp in trouble over end-to-end encryption.
Twitter introduces Connect tab on its mobile app to find followers.
Commerce Minister Nirmala Sitharaman launched the web portal dashboard on Exim Analytics developed by Director General of Commercial Intelligence and Statistics for disseminating information regarding foreign trade. The user-friendly Exim Analytics dashboard enables analysis of the country's trade information and provides analysis of export-import data by time period, destinations or countries of origin and ports. Here are the details.
Now you can get accurate information about the trade performance of India, like the export turnover of the country and much more in just a click. Minister of State for Commerce and Industry Nirmala Sitharaman launched a dashboard on Exim Analytics. This is a portal developed by the Directorate General of Commercial Intelligence and Statistics at the instance of the ministry. This simple-to-use analytics dashboards would facilitate the general public to have an accurate perspective on the facts around the trade performance of India. This endeavour of the ministry is also in tune with the principle of government at the doorstep. Given the high priority accorded to transparency in governance by the new government, the dashboard on export-import will enable small and upcoming businessmen to foray into global trade based on reliable information directly accessible through government sources. Exim Analytics represents data graphically exposing patterns, trends and correlations that might go undetected in text-based data. The user-friendly dashboard gives a graphical collection of exports and imports from India. For example, the export turnover of the country, how it performs over time, what are the export destinations, what items are being exported, which are the ports, inland, sea or airports from which the exports are taking place, etc. The user-friendly dashboard developed by the ministry enables the user to interactively query the information to investigate facts at more detailed level. The Exim Analytics dashboard enables analysis of trade information of India relating to export overview, which provides analysis of data by time period, export destinations and ports of export, import overview providing analysis of data by time period, countries of import and ports of import, and balance of trade that can be analyzed over time periods for different regions, countries and ports. Earlier, the government had launched 2 dashboards to monitor the progress in its Make in India initiative and to rank states on real-time basis based on ease of doing business. The Make in India dashboard allows the ministries concerned to update progress made on short-term and medium-term targets, facilitate timely delivery of identified action points, and facilitate monitoring and identification of any delays in implementation. The Ease of Doing Business dashboard helps states report progress made by them on their state-level business reforms action plan. WhatsApp seems to have landed in trouble after introducing end-to-end encryption for its users. A petition has been filed in Supreme Court to ban the popular messaging app in India. This special petition has been filed after WhatsApp decided to encrypt all the messages on its platform. On the other hand, in Brazil, a state judge ordered mobile phone operators to block WhatsApp chat service for 72 hours. However, the ban was later withdrawn.
It seems that end-to-end encryption is giving governments across the world a massive headache to battle crime and terrorism, and India is facing the same issue too. An RTI activist has filed a petition in the Supreme Court seeking a ban on WhatsApp in India. According to reports, activist Sudhir Yadav had first filed an RTI seeking how and why WhatsApp was allowed to implement through encryption, and when he was given a reply that no such information exists in this office, he moved to Supreme Court. In his appeal, the activist also argues that other chat apps too are breaking the Indian laws. Although, whether those laws are really relevant here or not is something that the Supreme Court will have to decide. The end-to-end encryption is creating problems not only in India but in Brazil as well. A Brazilian state judge ordered mobile phone operators to block the WhatsApp chat service for 72 hours. The ruling, issued on April 26, became public on May 2nd when it was served on mobile service providers. It took effect the same day at 2 p.m. local time. As of that time, people in Brazil who tried to use the service could not connect, nor could they send or receive any messages. However, a Brazilian court on May 3rd agreed to end its blockage of the smartphone messaging service WhatsApp after suspending it for failing to surrender user data. WhatsApp, owned by Facebook, appealed against the shutdown imposed on the company for not handing over information requested in a drug trafficking investigation. While rejecting the first appeal, the court said in a statement that WhatsApp was playing down the importance of an investigation into members of a criminal organization who used the application. It accused WhatsApp of covering up the seriousness of the crime allegedly committed, drug trafficking, with the argument of defending users' right to privacy. WhatsApp had insisted it was cooperating with the investigation. Facebook has said it has no technical means for complying with such requests. The court rejected a first appeal filed late on May 2nd. But a second appeal was upheld and the service was freed up in short time. WhatsApp Chief Executive Jane Combs said in a statement, "Thankfully, WhatsApp is now back online. We have no intention of compromising people's security, and we hope those impacted by this decision join us in making their voices heard in support of an open and secure internet. The last thing we want is to see WhatsApp blocked again." In December, a different judge blocked WhatsApp throughout the country for similar reasons. The ban was reversed after less than 48 hours. Irrespective of the outcome in these cases, it is possible that sooner or later governments across the world will have to come up with guidelines or new laws that provide some clarity on the usage of encryption in the country.
Popular social networking site Twitter has introduced a new Connect tab on its mobile application to make it easier for people to find accounts to follow. Now, users can choose to automatically sync their address books to connect with friends and family with this new tab. Take a look.
Twitter connects you with the people you are interested in, whether that is someone across the world or your local sports team. However, finding new accounts to follow used to require jumping through a few hoops and a dash of luck. But now, Twitter has reimagined the experience with its new Connect tab. Now you will be able to see a detailed list of people and accounts that Twitter thinks you'll enjoy following, all easily accessible in one place. The new Connect tab on Twitter's mobile app suggests a list of accounts based on those already followed, as well as popular ones in the area. Users can choose to automatically sync their address books to connect with friends and family with the tab. Twitter in its blog post said, "We are thrilled to get this new feature into your hands and help you connect with even more people that are relevant to you." It further added, "To give you the best recommendations, which we will continue to refine over time, we look at who you already follow, tweets you like, popular accounts in your local area, what is happening in the world right now, and more. We will also let you know exactly why we are showing you each recommendation." The Connect tab also makes it easier to connect with your friends and family by giving you the option to automatically sync your address book. And if someone in your address book joins Twitter, it lets you know so you can give them a warm welcome. Well, we are heading for a short break, but don't go anywhere. We'll be coming up next with the top trends of this week. Stay tuned.
कोई चेहरा है कोमल कली का, रूप कोई सलोनी परी का, इनसे सीखा सबक जिंदगी का, बेटियां तो है लम्हा खुशी का। ये अगर हैं तो रोशन जहां है, ये ज़मीनें हैं और आसमां है वजूद इनसे ही आदमी का, बेटियां तो है लम्हा खुशी का। हमने रब को तो देखा नहीं पर नूर ये है खुदा का ज़मीं पर, एक एहसास है रोशनी का, बेटियां तो है लम्हा खुशी का। इनसे इनकी अदाएं न छीनो, इनसे इनकी सदाएं न छीनो, हक इन्हें भी तो है जिंदगी का, बेटियां तो है लम्हा खुशी का, बेटियां तो है लम्हा खुशी का।
It's a small world, continents apart, exploring diversity in scope and essence, insights into chronicles, news simply telling us it's a small world. World Connect. Only on DD News.
Welcome back to the Social Connection. You must be familiar with the top trending topics of the week, but as a quick wrap of the top trends that rule different social media platforms.
The 63rd National Film Awards 2015 were announced this week by the chairpersons of the three juries on feature films, non-feature films and best writing on cinema. The feature film central panel was headed by popular director-producer Ramesh Sippy. Some of the prominent winners in various categories for this year National Film Awards included Bahubali in the best feature film category and Ahmedabad Ma Famous in the best non-feature film category. Amitabh Bachchan was given the Best Actor award for the film Piku and Kangana Ranaut was given the Best Actress award for her movie Tanu Weds Manu Returns. Sanjay Leela Bhansali was given the Best Direction award for his film Bajirao Mastani. This made National Film Awards a top trend on social media platforms. Prime Minister Narendra Modi congratulated Indian scientists who were among the recipients of the Special Breakthrough Prize in Fundamental Physics. The Prime Minister in his tweet said, "Congratulations to the Indian scientists who are among the recipients of the Special Breakthrough Prize in Fundamental Physics. These scientists have been awarded for detection of gravitational waves, an exceptional scientific accomplishment." Prime Minister Modi also appreciated the extensive arrangements made for devotees and tourists at Ujjain Singhast. In a series of tweets after meeting the Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh, the Prime Minister also said that he was delighted to know about the usage of technology and the focus on cleanliness at Singhast. A large wildfire that had been burning for days is blowing up in size with each passing day around Fort McMurray in Canada. According to reports, it grew about 8 times larger. Alberta Premier Rachel Notley said in a news conference that the blaze grew from 25,000 acres to 210,000 acres in just 24 hours, making the fire larger than the city of Chicago. Meanwhile, the number of evacuees continues to rise as more residents are pushed from their homes by the massive blaze. Residents of Fort McMurray are taking to social media for help and sharing images, videos and other details of the fire with the hashtag YMM, which is the airport code for the nearby Fort McMurray International Airport. Social media was abuzz with news and posts about Mother's Day. Twitteratis had much to say about the special day which is celebrated every year on May 8th. People were happy sharing pictures and posts dedicated to mothers. This made Mother's Day a top trend this week on all social media platforms. The trade body of Indian IT firms NASSCOM signed an MOU with Facebook to build a product design initiative to engage the country's young entrepreneurs into becoming problem solvers and solution builders. Signed in Silicon Valley this week, the NASSCOM Facebook initiative is likely to propel innovative thinking and approaches to build solutions in key sectors where technology can play a transformational role.
Well, we bring you an interesting story of bounty hunting as Facebook has awarded a 10-year-old Finnish boy $10,000 for hacking into Instagram, which is owned by the social media giant. Well, it is not uncommon for technology companies to give bounties to hackers who point out security flaws so they can fix them. But it is less common to find such helpful hackers who have not yet attained their teenage years.
He might not have attained the age to have an account on Facebook, but he's smart enough to grab a bounty of $10,000 from the social media giant Facebook. According to reports, Johnny from Finland discovered a security flaw in Instagram on his own. The social networking giant has paid $10,000 to the 10-year-old boy for spotting a bug in Facebook-owned photo-sharing platform Instagram. He found a bug in Instagram which requires you to be at least 13 before even signing up. That let him delete any comment on the social network. While reports from teenagers are not uncommon, but at 10, Johnny is the youngest person ever to receive the bounty. According to reports, he informed about the bug by email, offered proof by deleting a message on one of Facebook's test Instagram accounts, and it was fixed in February. Facebook paid him the bug bounty in March. A Finnish publication quoted the 10-year-old who said that I would have been able to remove anyone, even Justin Bieber. The Finnish boy wishes to become a security researcher. He was quoted as saying, "It would be my dream job. Security is very important." Johnny plans to use the reward money to buy a new bike, football gear and computers for his two brothers. Like Google and Microsoft, Facebook also has a bug bounty program. In February, Facebook announced that it had paid $4.3 million in rewards to more than 800 security researchers for over 2,400 submissions since launching its bug bounty program in 2011. In 2015, 210 researchers received $936,000 with an average payout of $1,780.
Well, it's time for a short break at the moment, but stay tuned, as coming up next is the latest makeover for YouTube and your valuable feedback. Keep watching The Social Connection.
अब रोज दोपहर आपके लोकप्रिय कार्यक्रमों का नया गुलदस्ता। सिनेमा इस हफ्ते रंग तरंग, तेजस्विनी, डीडी न्यूज, केवल खबर पूरी खबर।
चेहरा है कोमल कली का, रूप कोई सलोनी परी का, इनसे सीखा सबक जिंदगी का, बेटियां तो है लम्हा खुशी का। ये अगर हैं तो रोशन जहां है, ये ज़मीनें हैं और आसमां है वजूद इनसे ही आदमी का, बेटियां तो है लम्हा खुशी का। हमने रब को तो देखा नहीं पर नूर ये है खुदा का ज़मीं पर, एक एहसास है रोशनी का, बेटियां तो है लम्हा खुशी का। इनसे इनकी अदाएं न छीनो, इनसे इनकी सदाएं न छीनो, हक इन्हें भी तो है जिंदगी का, बेटियां तो है लम्हा खुशी का, बेटियां तो है लम्हा खुशी का।
It's a small world, continents apart, exploring diversity in scope and essence. Insights into chronicles, news simply telling us it's a small world. World Connect, only on DD News.
Welcome back to The Social Connection. Search engine giant Google appears to be testing a new design for YouTube. Not everyone has access to the revamped interface at this moment, but only a limited number of users can have a look at it. Influenced by the simple material design visual look for Android, the updated YouTube looks a lot flatter and cleaner.
Google appears to be testing a new design for YouTube. The tech giant is continuing to roll out its material design makeover across its desktop products, and it looks like an update to YouTube isn't too far away. Search engine giant Google is testing the new material design user interface for YouTube, and only a limited number of users have access to the revamped interface at this moment, as Google is yet to launch it officially. Google originally introduced the redesigned user interface or UI featuring a new design language in Android Lollipop in June 2014 at its annual I/O Developer Conference, followed by an official rollout towards the end of the year. The latest UI changes for YouTube include a new search bar that is similar to Google's Android apps and several other web services. Besides, the upload button has been replaced with an icon and the slide-out menu has been redesigned significantly. The design also shows material design's white space and rounded icons. The channel page is showing a starker contrast. In the channel pages, some buttons have been given a deep touch. Elements such as profile photo and horizontal browsing button are round. Overall, the pages look cleaner and smarter without any confusion. Well, to try out the new designs, you have to either log out of YouTube or use incognito mode. Then visit www.youtube.com. And once the site is open, users will have to open Developer Tool by pressing Ctrl plus Shift plus I. In the developer tools, navigate to the resources, select cookies and then delete the visitor info code in the YouTube section. Users then go to the console tab and paste this command. Reload the page and you will find your brand new user interface. Everything from uploading to signing in has been transformed into a focus of iconography and visual elements. Hints of color and a fresher look certainly gives YouTube a modern look, but it's not clear exactly when Google plans to roll this out. A material design revamp just hit Chrome operating system recently, and Google is planning to bring the same look to Windows and OS X versions of Chrome in the future.
And well, now it's time to see all the feedback that you sent in on Twitter, Facebook and our YouTube handles.
Well, we have reached the end of the show. We look forward to more of that feedback coming in on our Gmail, Twitter handle and Facebook page. And if you miss any of the episodes of our shows, catch them on our YouTube channel, DD News Official.
Well, that's right. We hope that you enjoyed this episode of The Social Connection. See you again next week, same time, same place. And before we log off, we leave you with this week's interesting video. Thank you and goodbye.
Bye-bye.